Miller, Mitch Miller, getting some more documentation at the library here. Just put up a video last night. It was kind of a courtesy call to Emma Watson, and yeah, I've been showing these letters that I sent to the government of the United States almost a year ago, and I just wanted to also put out there that I wrote a screenplay, kind of for Emma Watson. It's a short that I wanted to make in video and put out on the internet to help propose this project. And she's actually written into it. I have a copy of it with me here in Denmark. I'd love to show her. It's a short 10-page screenplay, and I wrote it on a typewriter. It's never been in a computer before. But to that note, it's like, I'm isolated. I'm making all this new content. I've started a Twitter account, but if you're isolated, it's like, how much time per day do you spend on trying to reach out through social media if it's not going to go anywhere? So I'm constantly trying to balance what I'm supposed to do here, trying to get some government action, but it seems like they're almost plugged into the strategy computer or whatever, and hesitant to make any type of move. So it's just this constant trouble. That's why I try to provoke action, but none has been taken. So, if everybody just hides behind the trenches or whatever, then nothing ever occurs, but you get kind of deadlocked. Anyway, I want to show these phenomena for Tim and Bill or whoever. I'm not real into this video documenting computer screens. I said I want to do testimony and not really mention their companies, but maybe this helps them in a way that I'm trustworthy and that I can vouch for them if other people claim that this is occurring to them. I don't know. So I want to show you my homepage here, and you can see here that this original video is not coming up. These ones all are attached. So to me that says that's media that's become unattached. I've went through and just reconnected these media 2 days ago, and because for a long time even these two wouldn't pop up like that. I thought it was just because I was being blocked. I waited a long time to reconnect that media. But just to talk about reconnecting media, back in the day when I used Apple computers to do editing via Final Cut, that was back when my film school didn't connect anything to the internet. It was common practice while using that software that certain media would become disconnected, but that was in a closed system in a computer. As far as software designed to publish things onto the internet, like video clips, it doesn't seem likely to me that it would easily become detached like that. So we're in our Google Chrome, and I'm just going to show you my YouTube account today. I pulled up all my videos, and the one I just mentioned isn't the most recent. It's not up on our Google Chrome, but I'll also show you this live links situation on Google Chrome. This is just my message board. I went in you can see the 3rd and the 4th, and started trying to put these videos up on LiveLeak again, which I have some documentation as to them starting to isolate me weeks ago. And I just want to show that, at first I started to try to be creative to try to get people to watch, but then I just simply entered this header into every part of information, the tags, every required field on these videos, just to try to get them up so that, that UK site, had another chance to display these videos, and so European people could see them if that's the case. But I was blocked and rejected by the moderators multiple times. So I'm going to minimize this, and I'm into my Internet Explorer. So Tim's team's not doing as good as Bill's team today, because this is my most recent video, and that's up in my YouTube account. I'm going to go back to my home page, and again, even in this one, you can see that the media is disconnected. That red YouTube button coming up tells me that there's still video connected. It's ready to go when I click on it on my home page up here. But I don't go through daily and check to make sure that they're playing. I've had some issues where I've clicked on them and they haven't necessarily played, but they prompted to the YouTube website. So I just want to do one final thing for Tim. I'm going to come over to the unit that I spoke with him or tried to speak with him about. Happy to speak with him, because I know he, again, I brought up the fact that he has kind of dodged the FBI on some things, and I just want to show, this is my trash bin on that unit. And this happened. I didn't get the charger to be able to turn this thing on until about end of last week. Haven't really had it connected to any internet, but it was like this before I connected it to any type of Wi-Fi over here. I'm the only one that has used this device, to my knowledge, for years and years and years. My wife hasn't used it. She got a new product, and so I don't believe that she put these things in this trash bin. And I didn't put any of this stuff in the trash bin. There's photographs, but you can see that there's some files that are like recovered files to me that says somebody was messing with some stuff, a bunch of music and media stuff in there randomly, and you can see there's more down here. Again, there are other products in my home that I could probably do the same thing with, Tim, but I don't think that's, this is why I don't really want to get into it, because to try to explain this to a 60 or 70-year-old judge in a court of law or a civil case, I think is going to get extremely difficult, and your company's always going to be able to hire a better expert, right? So, but I just do want to kind of show that, and as far as that goes, I don't know where I was going. I'm going to pause it for 1 second here. I did come up with some more discourse that I just want to get out on this kind of documentation section, but I think I found some cool posters. Anyway, bringing it back to Emma Watson, if I can work with Tim or Bill to help with her getting her information out and ensuring that her efforts are going out, I would love to team up with her. And as to my courtesy call, I fully intend and hope that I could work with her professionally, but you can see it's a rainy day. I'm not going to shoot too much today. I'm going to work on more of my typing and some pictures, on a professional level, and meet up and kind of coordinate some efforts. And I'd like to show her and tell her about some ideas that I have as far as creating entertainers, still using social media and crowdfunding, but I'm just double checking and making sure that it's not some type of pre-designed endorsement deal. So I just want to put that out there, and I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully maybe Tim or Bill can get me in touch with her or her people. 'Cause again, I think we're a good match, and yeah. Also, I mentioned that that Apple device could be argued as a possession of someone other than me, and if Tim could facilitate whatever type of situation needs to occur to make the argument that that piece of equipment is more valuable to me and should be considered a possession of me, for the very reason I'm showing here, to be able to store documentation. I did ask my wife for a USB drive, if she could throw it into the package she sent me the charger with, and basically what she came up with was like a 1 gigabyte free thing that she got from work. So I did have to spend that $100 bill that the homeless guy gave me the one night that I detailed on a piece of equipment, rather than being able to save that for a train ticket or some other valuable piece of thing, so that I could transfer some of these longer videos over to storage